Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Mom. Hi, Sam. Hi, Caroline. Anyone else who is there, please let me know in a chat. It's good to know who I am working with. Okay, so as you could see in the description, hi, Fran. Fran's been to my Pilates yesterday and she already tested out the workout, but it actually happened in a different Pilates. It was actually Thursday one anyway. So I just thought, is there a way we could incorporate the wrist warm up routine or mobility routine into the exercises? On my channel, I have got a purely like a 5 minute wrist warm up. And I just thought, well, let's see if we can kind of join it together with an exercise. So we're kind of hitting two things at once. And it seemed to be working. Well, it worked, I think. So you're going to try it out today. Just basically with the wrist, all I want to say, we underestimate it so much. And I've learned from my own experience that because my wrist wasn't conditioned enough, when I was overdoing my handstand practice, suddenly it just gone. You remember, if you've been doing my live streams few months ago, that I could not put the weight on my hands. So it is important to keep a good wrist health, because I've come across many clients who, because of the wrist situation, they end up having a carpal tunnel issues and then having operation and all that. So it's good to keep a good wrist health in order to prevent any issues that could happen. Okay, so let's start standing. And we are going to start with circles. Now, actually, we're going to, I've got to now think, actually, how I'm going to start this class. Let's circle the wrists like this. So circling is really good. And we're going to open that chest and reach up high. Yeah, let's do that. Circle one direction and then draw. It's gonna get a little bit more interesting. But I'm just thinking, right, how can we incorporate the circles? Let's reach up high again. So we're kind of working already on opening the chest. Now we're gonna circle the opposite direction and then come down into that opening and then go back up. Good. And then I'll circle to the side and then reverse it on the way up. Can you already feel that ache in your forearms? We know there are no muscles in the wrist. Circle the opposite direction to come down. And the muscles are in the forearms and in the hands. So I can already feel the workout here in the forearms. And we haven't done the main one, which we're gonna do in a bit. So let's just circle back up. Good. We don't want to tie the wrist already, so just shake it off. We're going to just take a moment and open that chest properly as we do. But you know what we can do here? We can, as we come into the ball, we're going to, I'm just really coming up with the ideas as I do it. That's what I always do. So make a fist and then spread open those fingers. Yeah, get that hand work. So round into the ball and then open, really reach up. See that opening, yeah. And then round and then open. As you open, you want to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good. Let's add on the twist. Nice. Yeah, when you do it slowly and you focus actually adding that hand action into the movement, can you feel how suddenly your arms are getting activated in this upper back stretch? Especially when you spread the fingers open. Just notice how it feels in all the tendons. Good. Shake it off. Place the hands behind your head. And open the chest. Good. We are going to step out and push the kind of interlaced fingers forward. And then bring it to the chest, return it, and then again, turn it out, and then bring it to the chest. Good. That's it. Good. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now take it to the side and then add the side stretch. Bring it to the chest. Take it to the side and stretch a bit more. Good. Just notice how this now, when we go across, how it stretches into the shoulders. 2 more. You're gonna really feel like you're getting a good forearm workout here. Good. Shake it off. Okay. Nice mobility exercise. So that was kind of incorporating the stretches and the mobility. But the mobility exercise we're gonna do now with place squat. Start with the backs of the hands together. Get nice and low. And then open up. And then lower down. We're doing 10 of these, yeah? So you can see that, rather than just working the legs, you might as well incorporate the upper body, the hands into a classic exercise like this, the plie squat. I'm sure you're gonna feel that your hands will be aching later. So keep doing. Let's do 2 more high Louis as well. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Shake it off. Now, the famous flicking. If there is one exercise, you can see I'm already doing it, is this, to strengthen your forearms. And this is something you can do if you are a passenger in a car, if you are standing, if you are sitting in a traffic jam, you can literally just do this with your hands. Yeah, and that is going to be really strengthening your forearm muscles. So we're going to add squat and circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you feel the ache? 9, 10. Wonderful. Shake it off. Shake it off. Good. Right. Okay. So we are now going to hold the stretch whilst we kind of working with the hips and working the balance. Yeah, I'm just thinking, should I turn my mat if I want? Okay, so first we are going to go into extension of the wrist. Hold that extension and circle. So we're going to hold the right wrist in the extension, lift the right knee up, and then circle that right hip. Circling backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse the circle and flip the wrists into the flexion, yeah? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are now gonna go back to extension. I'm gonna go to, from the side. We're gonna step back into the lunge and bring that leg up. So lunge, lower the knee if possible, and then lift the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change it into the flexion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are now going to do these 2 exercises on the other hand to kind of switch the wrist on the other side and the hand. So let's go into extension and circle the hip back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is another reverse it and take a flexion. This is another exercise you can do in a car. 2, 3, 4, 5. When you're on a train, when you're on a bus, you know, sitting, getting bored, you might as well do some wrist work. Okay, back to the flexion. We are doing the lunges. 5 with the extension of the wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flexion, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, well done. I've got 1 more. Actually, we're gonna do 2 more. So we're going back to the first leg. This is a little bit all about the balance. So see if you can stand on one leg. We're gonna do basically squats on that one leg, like this. So if you cross your leg into this figure of 4, every time you squat, you get a nice glute stretch. However, if you're wobbling, because you can't use your hands to hold the wall, then just squat on one leg and you still will be working the standing leg, but kind of miss out on that stretch on the quad. But it's better to stay balanced, right? And not falling over, worrying about wobbling too much. Okay, so we've got that flexion again, and let's go. 1, 2, just focus on one spot to avoid wobbling. 3, 4, 5, flexion. 5, are you still standing? 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, hold it there in that spot for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need to do the flexion as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, in extension. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, shake off. Shake off, have a drink before we do this on the other side. Here is my green tea. I'm gonna be sharing on my channel why I drink it in my classes all the time, every morning, why I love it. But there is a key to get it right, because so many people, so many clients, I ask them, do you like green tea? And they say no. Why? I didn't like it either, because it's too bitter. But there is a nag to it, the key, knowing how to do it, and then you just fall in love with it. And when I get the clients to try my tea, then they fall in love with it. So anyway, look out for the video to see what I do differently. Okay, let's do the other side. Extension, crossover. Remember the option to just kind of tap the foot, and let's do 5 squats. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it into the flexion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I forgot to hold, so let's go. Flexion, hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch extension, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Shake it off. Let's see how we're doing with the time, because there is still quite a lot of. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's go into curtsy lunge, and still holding the extension and flexion. So extend your arm, and then we're going to go across, and then maybe a lift. Why not? To work the outer glute. 2, 3, 4, 5, flexion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let me just open the door because it's getting very warm here. Good. Okay, so same on the other side. Yeah, start with the extension. Curtsy. 1. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice work. Well done. Let me think if there's something we could do standing. I think it's now time to get down onto the floor. Thank you, Henry, for watching as well. Right, okay, so come in here. Right, now on all fours. Well, you probably get this in your yoga Pilates classes, circles. So let's just do some circles, working into nice range of movement on all fours. And circle the opposite direction. Nice, good. Tuck your toes and lift your knees up and just pedal into your down dog. To kind of warm up those hamstrings, the calves. Well done, and drop your knees down. This exercise is, in that 5 minutes rest video, there is this exercise. It's called the heel lift. We're gonna be lifting the heel of the hand, of the palm, and pressing down with the fingertips. Okay, so let's practice that. So lift the heel of the hand. Firmly press down with the fingers, not the tips, actually the whole fingers, and lower down. So we're gonna do 1 rep lift, because this is quite, and then we're going to actually shift forward, hold for 5, lift the heel of the hand, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, push down, Tuck your toes, lift into the down dog. And then don't worry about doing anything with your hands, just come into the plank. But the plank where? You shift forward as far as you can. Find that posterior pelvic tilt, no saggy hips. This is not a plank. Keep the hips higher, but here you're getting that extension of the wrist. Okay, go back to the down dog. Lower down. And let's lift the heels. Shift forward. Yeah, let's now put it a little bit more into the flow down dog. And then plank with looking over the edge of the cliff. Down dog, knees down, untuck your toes, lift the heels, maybe shift forward. Can you feel how strong it is on your hands, that one? Shift forward. Take it into the down dog. We are doing two more like this. Lift the heel of the hands. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. Plank, shift as far as you can. Notice how that increases that extension. Drop your knees. One more time. Lift the heel of the hands, maybe shift again a little bit. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Knees up. Plank. The plank it's a great way to kind of improve and rest. Now, I'm just going to give the wrist quite a bit of a rest. So grab the bony part of your wrist. And instead of moving the hand, move the whole, move your arm basically. Like, no, use this holding arm to move this arm, yeah? So this arm can fully relax and you then get a nice relief into your wrist and into your arm. So what I was saying, when you do the weight bearing exercises, and there's loads of videos, well, there's 2 videos actually. Switch to the other side. Focusing on the weight bearing plank stuff, that is so brilliant to build that strength in your forearm, improve that wrist flexibility, improve that extension of that wrist. Good. Okay. So we were playing with the extension. Now we're gonna take it into the flexion. So you're gonna take the back of the hand and put it down. Only one hand. Let's take the left one down. And then lift the right leg up. Do your best to extend the arm, yeah? The reason why we're going with the opposite leg, I'm going to do some work, is because if we would do it on the same side, you would have to put a lot more pressure on, and this way it's like that arm doesn't need to be there. So you can just apply as much pressure as it feels comfortable and you are still supported, right? Okay, so get that flexion, extend through the arm as much as you can. Only one hand is flexed, yeah? It looks like this, okay? And then lift the opposite leg and do 10 lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it at the top. Hold, sit for 10. 1, 2. Like you want to poke the hole in the ceiling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Switch. Just notice how that feels on that hand. Maybe shake it off. Circle it around. And then flip the other hand, and we're going to do the same on the other side. So go up, 1, 2, yeah, 4, thank you, Natasha, 5, 6, come on in, 7, my Pilates clients coming in. Yeah, I'm just finishing the live stream here, so yeah, come on in, ladies. 8, 9, 10, hold it and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice work, well done. Another good way to release the wrist is to place the hands with the palms facing up underneath of your thighs and just sit down. Good. And just good, and just hold it there. See that. Okay, oh yeah, that tells me I need to get to the end. Let me think if I covered everything. Yeah, let's take this exercise. Actually, this is just the wrist exercise. It's full Popeye eyes. And right now my wrists are straight. But if I turn my fingers towards the shoulders, they go into the flexion. We're going to make a big biceps here. Maintain that flexion and then maintain it as you extend and stretch out. But when you come out to the end, don't let go. Yeah, maintain that flexion. So create those big biceps and then slowly just notice how that feels in your arms. We are gonna do 3 more. Slowly, 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 and just notice. 2. 1 more. 1. Well done. Shake it off. Place your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers and push that back. Always a good stretch. Take the right hand behind your head and then left hand on your right ear and just take that neck stretch for the shoulder. Switch over to the other side. Good. Inhale your arms up. And then exhale, take the right hand to the floor. Side bend. Switch over to the other side. I forgot, if this position is not good for you, just take any seated or you can do this standing. It's all fine. Stretch across the side of the body. And then we're going to take it to the side and then circle to the front, open up. Circle to the front, open up. Inhale, lift your arms up. Place your hands behind your lower back. Squeeze the elbows together, open that chest. Lovely. Shake your hands off. And that's it. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you feel your wrists are very loose right now. And you take maybe some of the exercises and incorporate them into your daily life, as I mentioned before. So if the weather is good tomorrow, I will be live streaming my outdoor fitness at Red Cage Park at 9 o'clock. Actually, if it's raining, I will definitely be live streaming because I will be doing it from here. So stay tuned. If not, I will see you live next Saturday. Thank you very much. Have a good week and a weekend. Bye, everyone.